Bernadette Herrera is recognized for her interpellation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning to the DICT family, Mr. Sponsor. My first question, Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor. But for the record, I'm one of the authors of the Free Wi-Fi Law, kaya medyo ito po yung favorite topic ko when it comes to DICT. Number one, ulitin lang natin, how many access points do we have right now?
Madam Speaker, it's at approximately 13,700 access points for free Wi-Fi.
And if I recall, when I questioned during the pre-plenary, yung 2.5 billion na ibinibigay sa atin year in, year out for the free Wi-Fi can maintain only until 5 months yung ating free Wi-Fi sites na access points.
In subscription fees, no
In
capital outlay, Madam Speaker.
So what happens pag hindi nasundan yung 2.5 billion na binibigay sa atin after 5 months?
Mapuputol po. Para pong subscription ng cellphone yan. Pag hindi nyo po binayaran, mapuputol.
So putol po. So for the record, yung 2.5 billion na binigay sa atin under the SUF fees ay mapuputol ang free Wi-Fi na binibigay natin sa ating mga kababayan. Tama po?
Tama po, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, if I'm not mistaken, nabigyan ulit tayo ng another 3.6 billion and I would like to thank BBM for adding 3.6 billion. Pero dito po sa 3.6 billion, ilang buwan po may extend yung ating 13,462 sites?
At the most, Madam Speaker, until maybe February of 2025.
Until February 2025. Meron po ba tayong makukuhang new sites with additional 3.6 billion?
Ulitin po, Madam Speaker, wala pong capital outlay yan. Yan po ay just to maintain the subscription of our free Wi-Fi sites, Madam Speaker.
So with the 2.5 plus 3.6, it's good enough to maintain our access points as of this time? Until the end or early 2025 February?
Yes. Before the end of the first quarter of 2025, hopefully.
So, paano po kaya yung hinihingi sa atin ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na magkaroon ng talagang makatotohanang free Wi-Fi? Ano po ang nakikitang solusyon ng DICT? Magkano po ba ang kailangan ng DICT para naman magkaroon tayo ng mas marami pang access points at maging makatotohanan yung free Wi-Fi at matupad ang kagustuhan ng ating mahal na Pangulong BBM?
Para maramdaman po ang epekto ng free Wi-Fi, we need at least 50,000 free Wi-Fi sites para medyo significant po yung penetration natin, lalo na sa GIDA, yung mga locations. Ano? In order to maintain the 50,000, na kung maro-roll out po natin ng 50,000 free Wi-Fi sites, we would need approximately 1.8 billion pesos a month in subscription speaker. We would need, without capital outlay, we would be needing, and without capital outlay and assuming that we have 50,000 free active Wi-Fi sites, we would be needing for a 12-month period, we would be needing 20 billion. Well, 21.6 billion pesos just for subscription, Madam Speaker.
Speaker, Mr. Sponsor, mahirap po natin hingin yun, napakalaki po nun. Siguro ano yung practical at kayang implement? Alam niyo naman po, ang DICT, nagkaroon po tayo ng problema year in, year out when it comes to absorptive capacity. Siguro doon muna tayo pumunta. As of this moment, yung binigay po ba sa inyo na 2.5 billion, ano ang absorptive capacity nito? Naubos niyo na po ba yung 2.5 billion?
Magandang balita po, for the first time, we've reached 90%. We are now over 91% for the absorptive capacity of our free Wi-Fi program, Madam Speaker.
This is for the 2.5 billion?
Yes.
What about the 3.6 billion?
So, Madam Speaker, yung 3.6 po, kare-release lang po nung August 6. Ito naman po yung subscription lang. So, you can expect full utilization of that amount.
Okay. Magkano po ang ni-request ng DICT sa DBM for the year 2025 from the spectrum usage fees?
Ang hiningi po natin ay 9 billion, Madam Speaker.
9 billion. Ano po ang breakdown ng 9 billion? Ano po ang magagawa nitong 9 billion? What programs are these?
Meron pong lumalabas na konting issue which we may have to resolve, hopefully, in this budget cycle. Meron po walang kolatilya sa SUF na it will purely be for MOOE, wala pong capital outlay. So, hindi po natin magamit. Kailangan pong pondohan ng GAA yung capital outlay. Meron po tayong certified na 37, certified so hindi pa po updated to. Certified na nearly 38 billion pesos from 2018 to the current, as of July 31, 2024, na meron po tayong certified na cash na 38 billion halos in spectrum users fees accumulated. So, ito po, instead na magamit natin na may capital outlay portion, it is purely for MOOE or mainly maintenance of the existing sites. For us to be able to put up additional sites, we have to secure funding from the GAA, Madam Speaker.
Mas marami pang free Wi-Fi sites sa ating bansa.
Definitely, Madam Speaker. We may not hit what is optimal, but we can definitely move by leaps and bounds, Madam Speaker.
So yung previous special provision is something that we can put again in the 2025 GAA.
Mas maganda ho na we add the same provision, but with recommended tweaks to make it more in tune with our needs as at current.
Okay, pero bago ako pumunta sa special provision, hindi pa po nasasagot yung tanong ko. Ano po ba yung pinropose nyo na 9 billion? Ano po ang composition ng 9 billion na pinropose po ninyo?
Meron po tayong meron po tayong 7.6 billion na proposed. O 1 minute suspension, Madam Speaker. Just to maintain the existing, we proposed 7.6 billion pesos, Madam Speaker. And to be able to put up more Wi-Fi sites, ang mangyayari po, yung 2.4 billion would be in subscription na kasama po yung Wi-Fi sites na ang magtatayo po yung telco, Madam Speaker.
9 billion pinropose nyo, ang nabigay is 2.5. So kulang nung 7. That's what you're saying.
Yes, Madam Speaker.
What do you mean using telco sites? The towers?
Ang prinsipyo po ay parang subscriber ka ng Globe. Bibigyan ka ng Globe ng telepono, babayaran mo yung subscription fee, naka-lock-in ka po for 2 years. Basically the same, Madam Speaker.
Yung ginagawa sa ibang bansa. That you you make use of the existing towers of the telcos and then you buy the capacity. So instead of subscription, we buy their capacity dahil hindi nagagamit yung kanilang towers. Is that correct? Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor, how much is the balance right now of the SUF?
Ang certified by the Treasury of NTC na pumasok sa Treasury ng bansa from fiscal year 2018 to July 31st of fiscal year 2024 ay pumapalo po ng 37.97 billion. Pero currently with all the drawdowns etc., we have approximately 22.8 billion pesos available funding, Madam Speaker.
What date are we talking about?
As of July 2024, yung 22.8 billion or nearly 23 billion. Pero since pumasok po ang 3.6 billion na galing sa TBM, marahil ito po yung mababawasan ng amount na yon, yung 3.6 billion. So,
that's why it became mga 22 billion plus the revenues that came in for this year,
yeah,
which hasn't been
hindi pa po
certified.
kasama yun. Hindi pa po kasama yung pumapasok from July 2024 to current.
Okay, because the projected revenue for 2025 is around 4.3 billion. Is that accurate? How much do we have in revenues every year from the spectrum users' fees?
everything being static, wala po tayong variant.
Revenue lang, revenue.
Revenue would be about 6 billion.
So 6 billion.
Yeah, yun
So yung
expect-
22 billion natin reflected the deduction of the 3.6 pero pwedeng hindi pa na-reflect yung inflow of the 6 billion expected.
We have to verify if the 22.8 already reflects the deduction of the 3.6 billion. So that's medyo hindi pa natin masagot categorically yon. So give or take 3.6 billion po yung 22.8. Pero tama po ang kagalang-galang na Congresswoman BH na hindi pa po na ipapasok dito yung pumasok sa spectrum users fees from July 2024 to the present.
Makatotohanang tanong lang po sa DICT. Pag po ba tinulungan po namin kayo dito sa Kongreso na makuha yung additional 7.7 billion, hindi po ba naman kami mapapahiya? Ito po ba ay magagamit ng DICT at meron po naman kayong mukhang ihaharap dito sa Kongreso at sasabing naka 99% po kami ng paggamit ng pondong ito. Kasi yun po ang naging problema sa DICT for the past several years. Hindi rin po natin masisi ang DBM. Dahil sa past year's performance, hindi nagagamit. May I get the assurance that if we exert efforts, kami dito sa minority and with the help of the sponsor, if we exert efforts, kaya ba tayong i-assure na kayang ubusin within 2025 at magawa ang mga free wifi na gusto ng Pangulo? Can we get that assurance from the ICT?
With the proper funding, definitely we're working towards the full utilization of the budget.
Dito po sa sinabi sa pinasubmit sa akin, they requested 9.8 billion. They were given 2.5 billion. And I'd like to put it on record that more or less the balance of the spectrum users fee right now siguro nasa mga 25 billion, give or take, at the end of the year. Siguro naman po yung additional 7 billion. Konting bawas lang po dun sa 25 billion na spectrum users fee. I'd like to put on record na kami po sa minority, this representation is really requesting the DBM kung sana ma-release po itong 7 billion na nire-request para naman magkaroon ng makatotohanan na free wifi sa ating bansa. Because the 2.5 billion na nirelease ngayon ng DBM for the 2025 will just cover the maintenance of the existing sites for 5 months. 5 months only. And then pag dinagdag natin yung 3.6, matatapos lang for 1 year ang maintenance ng free wifi. Wala pong bagong sites or access points na mabubuo from there. Kaya yung nire-request po na panibagong pondo is actually for new access points or dun sa new SIM card ng bayan na program ng DICT. Tama po ba, Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor?
Tama po, Madam Speaker.
So sana po tulungan tayo, Mr. Sponsor. Baka pwede po through you, Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor, baka pwede po nating pagtulungan na ma-request natin na mag-release pa sana ang DBM mula sa Spectrum Users Fee. Again, I would like to put it on record that the Spectrum Users Fee, nagpasa po tayo ng batas. Yung free wifi law po natin, pinasa po natin to earmark the Spectrum Users Fee specifically to be used for the free wifi program only. Kaya kung 7 billion lang naman pong additional out of the 25 billion existing that we have right now, I would like to put it on record na sana po mapagbigyan po ito ng DBM with the help of the sponsor. Mr. Sponsor, may I seek your help on this? Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor.
Definitely, Madam Speaker.
Fund, in addition to the amounts appropriated herein, 2.5 billion shall be used to provide financing of the implementation of the free public internet access program, including ICT infrastructure such as backbone, middle mile, and last mile ICT infrastructure, construction of towers, data centers, assets, and services as may be determined by the Department of Information and Communications Technology or DICT, sourced from the spectrum users' fees collected by the National Telecommunications Commission, constituted into the Free Public Internet Access Fund under the management of DICT in accordance with Section 17 of RA number 10929 for the following purposes with their corresponding amounts, A, B, and etc. etc. Dun sa sinasabi nyo kasi na amount a while ago, pag tinitignan ko yung 50,000 access points, medyo hindi rin sustainable para sa atin na nagsusubscribe tayo year in, year out sa ating mga telcos. Kasi kung sinasabi mo nga 20 billion, the thing that you mentioned, if we have 50,000 access points and we have 20 billion in subscription fee, kahit meron pa tayong spectrum users fee, it will not be enough to maintain and for it to be sustainable. Kaya I'm happy that we have this capacity purchase as another thing in yung ating national broadband plan. Ito po ba yung pwedeng maging alternative para naman maging sustainable? We cannot afford to be subscribing year in, year out also to have free Wi-Fi in the country. So ano bang alternative natin? Aside from the capacity purchase, what is our alternative para naman maging totoo yung free Wi-Fi program natin? Because hindi rin kayang i-sustain ng SUF ito if we are subscribing.
Ang pangtapat po dyan, actually, kung fully implemented, ay yung National Fiber backbone natin, yung National Broadband Program na sinasabi. Pero we are now currently at fully operational sa Phase 1. Phase 2 and Phase 3, the DICT commits to be able to finish by the end of the year. We can shift to the national fiber backbone to supply the free Wi-Fi dahil nga at its current state na we're paying subscription fees, it is not sustainable.
So, but there's-
And to add to that, pag po nag-lapse yung subscription at na-terminate, Madam Speaker, the National Procurement Act takes over. So we have to go through the bidding process again, which takes time. That's why initially during the the budget briefing, this representation was suggesting that we have a critical level na once we reach maybe 70% utilization of the 2.5, the DBM will automatically, without express demand from the DICT, download already the balance.
Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor, if I may interrupt lang. But that's the point eh. Iba kasi yung programa within the proposal. So hindi pwedeng simultaneous. Kasi may ibang programa submitted out of the 9 billion. Iba yung maintenance, iba rin yung capacity purchase. So I think hindi pwedeng, I agree with you dun sa pagdating sa 70% doon sa maintenance ng sites. But dun sa other programs that's being proposed, I think it has to be given simultaneously. And I think that is something that I would like to put on record kasi hindi natin mapagsasabay-sabay yung mga programa if we will wait for the consumption of that kahit na ibang programa siya. Because remember, you told me 2 programs in the free Wi-Fi in the one that you submitted. So, yun lamang po yun. And I think that is the reason also why importante yung ating special provision. Is that correct, Madam Speaker, Mr. Sponsor?
Yes, definitely, Madam Speaker. That's where once we will harmonize the proposal of Congresswoman BH and the proposal of the ICT as an agency to the special provision, and again, to come up with the optimal mix so we can have what is the best.